Welcome back. You know, our next guest has dressed everyone from Oprah Winfrey to Kate Middleton to Lady Gaga. But now fashion designer Prabal Gurung is using his words, not his textiles, to express himself. Walk Like a Girl is Prabal's powerful memoir about resilience, artistry, and identity, chronicling his journey from throughout his childhood in Kathmandu to the catwalks of New York City. It's actually a love letter to his mother and an anthem for anyone defying convention. And Prabal Gurung joins us now in the studio.
Thank you.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And you described it so eloquently and beautifully. I think my job is done here.
Yes, we're done.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
We're not done, because the book is, congratulations,
Thank
a real
you.
triumph.
Thank you.
It's not easy. I know you dug really deep for 7 years to put pen to paper.
Yes.
What inspired you to do that?
You know, it had been a story that obviously it's my story, but I also felt like I didn't want to carry it any longer just by myself. I wanted to be able to share it, because when people who look like me, who look like us, or anyone who doesn't belong in the majority are often asked to dim or diminish themselves, to shrink themselves, I thought it was time to bring a story, a coming-of-age story of a queer brown kid from Nepal, dreaming of America and the American dream, coming here, realizing how complex it is, yet you survive it because the American dream promises that.
Not just survive it, you made so many of your American dreams come true. You conjured it up. But let's start with the title, Walk Like a Girl. In many ways, you're reclaiming a slur, basically.
Yeah, you know, and just to be completely honest, I didn't realize it was a slur because I was surrounded by these powerful women, including my mom, my sister, everyone around me. So emulating them, walking like them, talking like them, having their complexity, I didn't think it was a slur or anything bad. And I wanted to take that and really turn it into a term and phrase of power and courage. Because, you know, walk like a girl means to walk with softness, defiance, courage, and just being able to say, I love myself, I love this space, I love you, to be able to see each other and to really claim the space and realize that you're more than enough.
I love that.
Yeah.
I also love that you're here on the cusp of Asian American Pacific Islander Month. And Pride Month!
I know.
You are so, like, in the middle of it all.
Yeah.
And I've known you over the years
Of
as
course.
such a proud member of both communities.
Yes.
Such a warrior and a leader in both communities. We think of you as Slaysians.
My friends and I know.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So what does being Slaysian, you know, mean to you? And not just as an Asian American, but South Asian, from Nepal,
of course.
a part of the world that a lot of Americans don't know enough about.
Yeah. You know, I think we all understand in this world that we live today, we are always looking for someone who looks like you and the mirror doesn't reflect back, you know? And you know how lonesome and lonely and it can be, and sometimes it can be damaging. Like, so I always feel like the first thing that I want to do is show up unapologetically as myself, you know, colorful if the need be, and and just yourself, and that is the first act of resistance.
Absolutely.
You know, and so with my friends and I, when we started the House of Slay and Slaysians, was like, let's just share with the world what it looks like to be us. That we too are no longer just on the sidelines. We do feel things like the majority feels, like everyone. But more than that, I was just like, oh my God, I see someone who feels like me. That I'm not that bad looking. I'm worthy of all the joy and the love.
More than not bad looking, Prabal. But also, you helped turn that into leadership with Gold House.
Yes.
That's a very important part of that community, our community as well.
Yeah. And I think it started with my mother, because she always used to say, after I started wrestling Michelle Obama and everyone, she said to me, you know, your success is no longer yours. It belongs to the world. It belongs to the country and the continent. What are you going to do with it? Are you just going to keep it for yourself, or are you going to do something to impact the community and everyone who's felt marginalized? And that has stayed with me.
You're like a star, a beacon for both communities. Prabal Gurung, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations.
And thank you. I just have to say one more thing is, you have been, just seeing you on television has been such an inspiration for all of us, for the community. You have no idea. Like, seeing you on screen gives us hope. So thank you very much.
You're the best, and congrats again. And we're all going to run out and buy Walk Like a Girl, fashion designer Prabal Gurung's new biography. It's out now wherever books are sold.